As you know right now, 9mm is a kind of hard to come by. I did find a box of Winchester 100 rounds, picked up for a decent price. Did go and we got some of the Monarch from Academy. It's a decent price. We've shot this up already. This brand we've never heard of before, we got some of that. But for carry ammo, some of that's actually scarce too. And while I was at a local gun shop, the guy really talked me into it. I just was curious. I hadn't heard of it. It's Liberty Ultra Defense, Liberty Ammunition. It says Civil Law Enforcement Military. And what I was surprised at is it's only a 50 grain bullet. And it's lead free, there's no lead in it. And I think what's in it is copper that's nickel plated. I tried to do a little bit of research and figure out what it was. There's not that many videos about it, so I thought I would do a video and show it to you. I'm going to run it through the 9mm shield here. It's the first time I've shot it, never shot this before. But one of the interesting things about it, the reason I'm interested in it, is it's supposed to have less recoil. And I thought this may be, if it's good carry ammo, I'm not even sure how you would, well, I can't test it. I don't have ballistics gel or anything. You may have to get with someone who does. Send him a box of these if you can't get them and see if somebody would test them for us. But it's 2,000 feet per second, which is supposed to make up for the lighter weight bullet and have less recoil, and I thought it might be something that my wife might be able to shoot in a 9mm, like a LC9, if she wanted to. But we're going to shoot these, and I'm going to give you a completely unscientific opinion of what I think about them. If they run through the gun, we'll find out together and see what happens. We may put a few through the Ruger. The LC9 does have some issues firing the larger hollow points, so I don't know if it's going to fire these specifically or not. We may try that here in a minute. But let's load some up and fire them and see what happens. They weigh nothing. I mean, just you can notice, just physically picking them up, you can notice these are a lot lighter than even just practice ammunition. And I did go to the website, read a little bit about them. Supposedly they were designed to do maximum stopping damage. I think it said a 5-inch cavity when they hit. Again, I don't have any way to test or quantify that. It will be a completely unscientific, subjective review. Chambered, so that part's good. Let's see what happens. Okay, first impression is it is a lot louder than the practice rounds. Don't really know about comparing it to the Hornady, but it is louder than these practice rounds. And well, shoot it a few more times before I say anything about the recoil. They are definitely faster. I will give it that, just without even a chronometer. I can tell they've got some zip to them. The point of impact is different. The ring coming out of the plate is very, very crisp. Well, it cycled well. Definitely is a louder cartridge than these practice rounds are. seemed to have a pretty good hit. It moves the plate around. Recoil, maybe it's a little less. You can probably tell in the LC9 if it'll feed it. A little more than the Shield. The Shield isn't as snappy as the LC9 is. Just put 4 through here. So, manually went in. It did well through the LC9. I don't see any problems. Didn't seem to have any hang-ups. From experience with the LC9 with the large hollow points, I would definitely need to run probably 100 rounds through here before I would call it, completely reliable and not upset about it. It seemed to do fine. The recoil is very subjective. Subjective. I had to say that yeah, it does seem to have a little bit less recoil than the practice ammunition, and a little less than the Hornady critical defense. But I will say the point of impact, I would have to practice with this a while to see. The point of impact is completely different than the practice rounds or the Hornady standard 115 grain. It seemed like I was aiming way too high for these. So I don't know if that makes sense. I guess a lighter round, faster round, it would have less drop. So yeah, I was probably shooting over the tops of the plates. I'd have to adjust my point of aim to start figuring them out. But that's the Liberty. Honestly, it's not something that I will probably start carrying. I'll probably finish these off. I may get a few more, read a little bit more about them. But before I carried them, I definitely have to get a objective third-party gel review to see how they actually perform. Because the idea is your carry ammo, you're betting your life on it. And one reason I chose the Hornady Critical Defense, there's a lot of data about it. It's 115 grain, just like the practice ammunition. The impact point is extremely similar to the practice rounds. So I'm very comfortable with that knowledge, and I've seen what these can do. This, I will say the impact point is different, and there needs to be a little bit more data behind it before it be something I'd be interested in betting my life on. And I'm sure it'll come over time. They seem like quality rounds, and if you've shot it or have opinions, post a video. I guess make it a response to this one, see what your opinion is, and just kind of let the world know how it goes. But I would love to see. I think I may have another box of these. But I would like to see this in ballistics gel. Someone like TN Outdoors 9 who does testing. I'd love to see some of this shot into medium and just kind of see how it does and what his impression of it is. But I don't think it's a bad ammo. I just think that for me, I just don't know enough about it yet to trust it like that. The more I learn, I may grow to love it. Learn the impact. It may be something that I do want to use for carry. But there you have it. If you got any questions, post them in the comments. If you got any complaints, keep them to yourself. And happy shooting.